This is a Gardena Retractable hose reel, and this thing is great to have around the yard. I was always leaving hose reels lying on the ground. They didn't have a place. They're in our flower beds. They just looked messy, but this thing has completely transformed how the yard looks, and it's free of hose reels. This will rewind itself, so you don't have to rewind it by hand or coil anything up. So let me show you how that works. So you pull the hose out, and then you stop, and it catches. It does rewind a little bit, but that's just until the mechanism catches. And if you want to rewind this fully, just pull on it a little bit and let it go. And it does that automatically. It does have a thing called roll control or rewind control so that it doesn't go too fast, and it makes sure it rewinds it all the way in. You'll notice that this device here does move across when I pull it in and out, and that's so that the hose reel tucks in neatly in here. You don't get it tangled or on top of each other. The hose reel itself is 13mm, so it's a little bit thinner than the hose reels you would be seeing in the US. If you're using this as a hose pipe to go and spray things around your yard, it works really well. If you're going to be hooking up to a sprinkler, you might be lacking a little bit of pressure, but I've done a few tests on this and I haven't seen a massive reduction in pressure compared to my regular hoses. If you're looking for a retractable hose reel, I'll leave this one linked in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. Now, the hose reel comes with the bracket so you can mount it to a post. Now bear in mind, these screws are about 4.5 inches apart, so you can't put it into a 4x4 post. So you will have to put a bracket on there, or do what I did, put two 2x4s onto the 4x4 post, and you can mount that on there. The bottom here, there is a little bracket so you can hold your hose end sprayers. You've got extra. And then here is a set screw, so you can undo that and then completely remove the hose reel for the winter, so you don't have to leave it out. The hose also comes with a connector, so you can go from the hose reel to where your faucet is. Now I had to run a hose pipe closer to the hose reel because I don't have a faucet anywhere near here, so I've just got a little splitter on here. I've got my quick disconnect here which goes to the hose reel, and this is a sort of backwards, so means that this here, you have to turn this off before you take this off or the water comes all the way out. I feel like this is the wrong way around for the hose, but it works really well. Don't do what I just did there and pull it off with the water on. You just pull this back and it slots on, and this comes with the hose reel, so you don't have to worry about whether you have that or not. And it's about 6 feet long. You have the same device at the end here, so you can take this off, but water won't come out this time because it's got this end on here, so the water stopped in here. If you want to use different types of hose reels, you just have to get one of these adapters here so that it goes onto the quick disconnect. And it works really well. So I really recommend that you get one of these Gardena hose reels because they are great to have around. They keep your yard looking clean and they're really easy to use.